99 cents.
Yeah, keep going. We good. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Baking soda's only 99 cents.
Yo. There's pressure that comes with the block. You could end up inside of a box when you get your knob buzzed by a op after getting set up by a thought. Opportunity, it doesn't knock. No, that sound right there be the cops. Yep. And all of that stress that we talking still beats punching the clock. You think I wanna sweep your floor from 8 to 4? Fuck, I wanna take your orders for when your favorite star got an Audemars that's worth more than mama's car. Type of shit make you wanna say fuck the law. When your rent's due and your piss poor, nigga, we don't even own our own corner store. So quarter waters cost a quarter more, huh? Wanna be an entrepreneur? We want sign checks. We want work for ourselves. We want own the nets. You're too much of a threat when you're on your own assets. So the only thing they show us is how to be an outlet. So we won't connect. They say hi like hola. Listen to Hova. Whip up a Rover. Been watching Power. Tommy and Ghost, bruh. So I need some powder. Fish scale and soda for 99 cents.
It's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Baking soda's only 99 cents. It's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Yeah. You see, the money is the motive. Repeat my history, crack cocaine is like the motif. It's plain and simple, way back then my mother hustled. It's in my blood, so I feel like it's time to grind. Just like the times when niggas lie. Hold up, back then was the bad days. Motherfuckers push mad weight, I was a crack baby. Tell me nothing about my mother and the struggle. See, I love you and this fuckers trying to smoke when she hustle. Selling everything in the house, goddamn. She ain't give a damn about the spouse, goddamn. So my oldest brother had to man up, had to take care of us in the piece with 4 kids. And one on the way with no clip, no food in the fridge, on support shit. Got food stamps from the neighbors. Ty worked, he ain't ask no favors. Late night, he was shot bodegas. Loaf of bread is some meat, some mayo. Kool-Aid had about 4 flavors. And when time went to cash out, Aki lashed out. Told him he'd take food stamps. $15 for that kid, fuck all that shit. Then the young nigga noticed that he could be the coldest. Take back what they owed us. Whole world on the shoulders. No food in the kitchen but the stove work. $10 in the sack and he points to the back, say, aight, let me get that soda. 99 cents. It's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Baking soda's only 99 cents. It's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Yeah.
So let me get this shit straight. So I gotta go take out loans to go to school, to get a job, just to pay for the loans I took out in the first place. I'm looking at this arm and hammer like I should have a hammer in my arm right goddamn now. Shit ain't make no sense. Lord, make it make sense. Goddamn.
Baking soda's only 99 cents. Hey, it's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Baking soda's only 99 cents. It's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense.
Shalom, Israel. YAHANNA. Officer 50 Shapar Ya'ala Bun Yah with a Bun Yasharala. Representing the I.S.U.P.K under Command of General YAHANNA. Coming to you straight out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. And of course, you know, this is the Thursday Night Brotherhood class. And for this class today, we're going to go over some of the milk scriptures, man. We're going to go over the color scriptures. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna get rid of all of those false images that your oppressors' patents and your oppressors' history and your oppressors' doctrine, Christianity, all the lies about who the men of the Bible was, what they looked like, what color their skin was, their features. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to go over the blackness. We're going to keep on proving how this book is for us, the blacks, Native Americans, and the Hispanics, man. We're going to get that oppressor's shadow off of our book. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna get a stick and lodge out what you think in your head, man, about this book. All you Kemet brothers or whatever other crap that brothers may follow nowadays got lodged in their brains by Christianity about who the people were in the scriptures. You understand what I'm saying? And it comes, and we here in I.S.U.P.K, we do that by showing you their descriptions in the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? You can use these scriptures to battle and destroy any Christian walking the earth, man. And I know, it's probably been a little while before we've gone over these scriptures. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go over them to help refresh them in my mind, to help refresh them in other brothers' minds, and to help put them in our troopers' minds and brothers coming up in I.S.U.P.K. And anybody else that wants to totally and completely annihilate Christianity. Jump in, man. Everybody should just jump in and annihilate Christianity. Come into UPK first, get in all black, learn these scriptures, and then go out and seek to annihilate Christianity. Destroy it on Facebook, destroy it in the streets. Just destroy it, man. We got to get it out the earth, man. But first, put your boots on, dress in black and black. Come sit in these chairs. Come get one of these schools, the schools in H-Town. Get with the brothers in New Orleans and Louisiana. Get with the brothers all over the United States of America, man. Put your boots on, become a troop, and help fight for your people, man. What you waiting on? YAHANNA, let's get the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 9. Throughout history, you can see when people write of us, write of people, our people, they always describe us as woolly hair. They always describe you by your hair. The same hair our sisters are going to get permed and destroying it with the same chemicals that's in liquid Drano, man, that's in liquid plumber. Our sisters going to beauty salons, destroying their beautiful woolly hair with liquid plumber. You understand what I'm saying? But your hair is scriptural. Your hair is in the Bible. Your hair is beautiful, black woman. Your hair is beautiful, black man. You understand what I'm saying? YAHANNA, let's go through it, brother.
Khan, sir. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the ancient days did...
Hold on. What was that, who?
The ancient days.
The ancient of days. That's a nickname for the Lord, man. The ancient of days. It make me tremble. That's better than Mufasa on the Lion King. Ooh, The Ancient of Days, man. You understand it? Think of that name. Think of the power and the glory of the Most High, man. The Ancient of Days. Before there was a day, before the concept of a day was ever brought about, he was ancient. That's what they're saying, man. There's nothing before the Most High.
That's right.
He is the beginning. He is the most powerful. The Ancient of Days. God damn. That make me follow the law. Just thinking of that name make me slap pork off my fork. Make me turn my head at that nasty hoe. You know what I'm saying? Make me just want to follow. Make me want to put fringes upon fringes, you know what I'm saying, on the borders of my garment, man. The Ancient of Days, that's something you pray to. That's a name you listen to. That's a name, you do what that name say do. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going, y'all.
Khan. And did the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow,
Mm-hmm.
and the hair of his head like the pure wool.
Like the pure wool, man. That's that wool hair we hate, man. You hate God's hair. You hate the hair of the Ancient of Days, sister. That's what you perming. When you perm your little baby fro, sister, you perming out the hair of the Lord, the Ancient of Days. That's your inheritance from the Lord to keep you looking like him. A fro. A nappy ass fro, man. Walk around here looking like Apollo Creed, man. You know what I'm saying? With the fro just kicking. The Ancient of Days. With the woolly hair, man. That's a description that our people carry till this day. And there's the description in the text, in the Bible, showing you who we are, man. Showing you who this book's about and showing you whose God that is. You got a little bit more? Finish it off?
Yes, sir. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire.
His throne was like a fiery flame, and his wheels like a burning fire. Now, if that ain't a nigga, you know what I'm saying? If that ain't a black man, wheels, come on, man. Read that bottom part again about his wheels.
Khan. His throne was like a fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire.
You know, what was that, San Antonio? Just did his thing on brothers. Brothers went down there to have a good time and show off their whips and shit. And the police in San Antonio impounded over 100 cars because of their wheels. What's that saying about your oppressor? What would they do to the Ancient of Days if he came through with his wheels? You see the likeness of us? You see who we are? You see where our flavor comes from? You see where the things we like come from? We're the Most High's children, man. And that's what this book describes. Give me Revelation chapter 1, verses 13 through 15. That's what this book describes, man. That's how special each and every one of us is, man. That's why, sis, you don't be putting no perm in your hair. Don't do it. You keep it woolly. You keep it nice and froey. It's the way the Most High like it. You got me?
Khan, sir. This is the Revelations, chapter 1, verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks,
In the midst of the 7 candlesticks, these 7 candlesticks are synonymous with the seven churches that Paul and the apostles and all them that they raised up in the world. So in the midst of those churches, this is a vision that's being seen. In the midst of those churches, keep going.
one like unto the Son of Man,
One like unto the Son of Man. Somebody that looked like the Son of Man. Something, a image that looked just like the Son of Man. The Son of Man being Yahushua, the one that Christians call Jesus Christ. You understand? This is what he's seeing. So in this, he's given a description of the king. He's given a description of Yahushua. Come on.
clothed with a garment down to the foot.
And you know when you see us blazing on the street corners like we will be doing this Saturday, Lord spare. You will see 1 or 2 brothers with a garment drop down to his feet. The Passover just passed, and it was spectacular garmentry. I don't even know if that's a word, but it's a word today. There was spectacular garmentry at the Passover. Brothers was fly walking through there. Straight up in the spirit of Yahushua, we reading what he was wearing. Come on, brother, give me some more.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
Hold on, man. He's girt about the paps. That means around his midsection, around his belly, he got a big, I would describe as a WWF belt or a heavyweight championship belt.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Golden. You understand what I'm saying? Fly. The way only blacks, Native Americans, and the Spanish can sport something like that, man. It's only in our blood to be that fly, man. Where you walk around with a big golden belt around your midsection, man. This is Christ. He got a fly garment. Look, I'm talking about material. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about this ain't no rice sack he got on. You know what I'm saying? This is some fabric. This is the flyest of flyists. This is chic, elegant, live, blinging. You understand what I'm saying? Finished off with the finest of gold belt going around it. You see what I'm saying? Shining. You got to wipe your eyes. Put your shades on when you look at it. That's us. That's our spirit. That's how we roll.
Right.
Give me some more.
Khan. Verse 14. His head and his hairs were like white wool.
There you go, man. His head, his beard, all that. His eyebrows, the brother eyelashes, his hair. It's like white wool, man. You understand what I'm saying? The brother was stressing, man. You think it was easy being Christ? Knowing that you had to die for a people that just won't do right. Knowing that you walking around, you know you gonna be tortured and murdered eventually. Once your job is complete, you're gonna be tortured and murdered. You know this. How much stress is that on a brother, man? My hair white. And I ain't near about had that much stress. To know the day you gonna go, that's stress. And here he is. There he go. Dressed fly. with that white woolly hair, that hair you want to perm, that hair brothers want to put a duke in, man. Your hair is biblical, man. Your hair is of the Most High. Your hair is Christly. Give me some more, y'all. The water.
Khan. And his eyes, Salakia, were white like wool, and as white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire. That's because our king like to drink wine, man. He like to take him a sip every now and again. Can't blame the brother. He had a big job. He had a lot to do. So when him and his homies got together, just like the glorious men of the I.S.U.P.K, they got together and they sipped something. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it at all. Just don't let it be a problem. Like the king, he never let it be a problem. He was still vigilant. He still had his mind on what he had to do. He didn't go nowhere trying to fight his brothers. He wasn't a stinking drunk. You can't wake him up when it's time to wake him up. When you need to wake him up. When you did get him up, he didn't wake up with no attitude, pissed off, cussing. He wasn't a stinking drunk. Like so many of our people are, man. Stinking alcoholic drunks that don't have the sense in their body to not drive the car home when you're stinking drunk. You get in your house, you can't walk, you're falling, you're stumbling, you go in the bathroom and you vomit because you're stinking drunk. This was not Yahawashi. This is not what the Lord wants. But he allows you to have a drink. As long as you can keep it straight, man. Go ahead, sir.
Khan, sir. Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
Now let's break this scripture down. There's a white man to tell you his feet was dirty. That's why it was dark. Start from the beginning, from his feet.
And his feet like unto Salakia. This is Revelation chapter 1, verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
Fine brass. This wasn't no dirty feet, man. Remember, this is a glorious, glorious image of Christ. Vision of Christ. Sitting amongst the 7 candlesticks. He's having this vision of them. He's dressed, pimped out to the T with a badass, you know what I'm saying, garment down to his feet with a fine live ass gold belt around him. But your Christian churches say his feet was dark because they was dirty. He gonna come in, he gonna be in the vision, dressed fly to the T, with a gold belt on with some dirty feet. No, baby, listen, man. It say fine brass, man. The king's feet was all up. You know what I'm saying? His feet was probably shining as much as the belt. My other one was this vision of him was glorious. This was a cold vision of the Lord, man, in all his glory. He was just a dark-skinned brother. And this day, his feet were taken care of, baby. You know how, you know how a dark-skinned sister, a really dark-skinned sister, I'm talking about really chocolatey dark-skinned sister. You know how she is when she put that fine, fine oil on and that skin just shimmy in the light. That's out of one feet, man. The king feet, he was black as hell and he was hooked up. He had his oils on his skin in the vision. He was looking good. He was so fresh and so clean in his vision. So I don't care what the Christian church say about his feet being dirty. That's a lie. This scripture proves that that's a lie. You understand what I'm saying? You're not going to see a vision of Christ where he dressed down to the T with a live gold belt on and his feet ashy and dirty. Fine brass. I got some more on that? Come on.
As if they were burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters.
And this voice as the sound of many waters. You know that ain't nothing but black folk. You ever been to a barbecue? Black people some of the loudest people in the world. Long story short, you right quick. Just today, my rib was walking around talking to her daughter on the phone in our apartment complex, minding her business, her own business. You know, we got some oppressors live around us. One of them saw my rib walking around. He decides, she's talking to her daughter, laughing, having a good time. He decides it's too loud and says something very disturbing. He mocks him, right? Blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares. This is the day before we came up here. This is one of the reasons why I came so early. I wanted to cool off so I can handle it strategically. Our voices sound like many waters. And it's scriptural. And it's of the Lord and it's of Christ. So the oppressors hate it. They hate to hear us. Right. They hate to hear us laugh. Back in the day, our people couldn't laugh in the streets. They're saying that they have a barrel of laughs. That's because our ancestors used to have to stick their heads in barrels to laugh. Because the oppressors hate that our voices sound like many waters. They hate that everything we do and every way we move and everything about us is of the Bible. It's of the scriptures. Because they want to be the people of the scriptures. La-ah. No way. I'm not having it. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge is not having it. We will bring it out right in their faces who we are, because you can't have it. You got every goddamn thing else. Can we have this? And then your pastor in the Christian church, he's afraid to have this. So he'll say, color don't matter. Color not in the Bible. It don't give no descriptions of Yahawashi in the Bible. The description of Yahawashi is every brother walking this earth. Every brother walking in this hellhole we call America. That's his description. Look at us. If you want to know what he was like, look at us with our rims, with our bling bling, with our loud voices. That's what they were like, the people of the Bible. And it's continued on today. In your face. I hope you choke on it. I got any more on that, brother? Brother?
Con, sir. Verse 16. You want me to go to 17?
No, you good. Let's go to the book of Daniel. Chapter 10, verse 5. They hate it. I love that they hate it. I absolutely love that they hate it. Tomorrow I'm going to walk around my apartment complex. I'm not going to even say anything. I'm just going to be intimidated. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to barbecue, I'm going to make the biggest smoke I can. Just going to sit out there and be intimidating and loud. I'm going to let my voice sound like many waters tomorrow.
That's right.
Play the chess game with me. Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 10, verse 5. Then I lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen.
He looked up his eyes, and he beheld a certain man clothed in linen. Go ahead.
Whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz.
There you go. There go that fine girdle. There go that fine garment and that fine gold girdle that we was just talking about. Somebody else seen it. Go ahead.
His body also was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning.
His face was as the appearance of lightning. You understand that? You know what he looked like? He had his mug on. He had his UPK smile on. That's the appearance of lightning. You seen that new video where they made the mistake asking Captain Yachty if white people could say the N-word? You seen that video? Oh man, they made a mistake. I don't know where they were at. This video is going through Facebook. They asked Captain Yachty, could white people say the N-word? Captain Yachty looked at him and said, hell no! My nigga, man. My nigga, man. Officer Aran didn't say a word and just looked at him that asked that question with the appearance of lightning in his face.
That's right.
Captain Yachty, the only one that said something. All the other brothers around had lightning in their face. And they hurried up and went to the next scene. UPK all day, baby.
That's right.
Commanding General YAHANNA is raising up some warriors, man. In the spirit of Yahushua that wear lightning on their face. That are not afraid of oppressors. That are not afraid to tell you what you need to hear, no matter how much it hurts you. If you don't like it, you're going to hear it. Don't matter. It's the truth. It don't matter. Say it. It's the truth.
Right. That's right.
If they don't like the fact that these people and Yahushua and the Lord in this Bible is black, it don't matter. Say it. It's the truth. I'm giving you the scriptures to prove That's the point. Write them down. Learn them. Get it in. This is ours. We got to fight for it. And it's not a physical fight. It's a spiritual fight. It's the only way we're going to save our people. It's the only way we're going to fix our people. By what you're doing, YAHANNA, sitting in the class of the I.S.U.P.K under Commander General YAHANNA and getting in all black, man. And fighting your demons inside you. And learning the traditions that you're supposed to learn and turning your back on the traditions that help you with nothing. These traditions that we teach out this Bible in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commander General YAHANNA is the traditions that will save your people, that will make us a people. Come party with us at the Passover. Skip Christmas, man. I guarantee you'll have a much better time. Imagine that Passover. We finally get all our people to look at the Lord and to think about it, you know, and to consider it. Well, maybe we are the children of God. And start doing it, man. And then what would we have to do? Rent out a state? We would have to go rent out Lake Charles to have the Passover. And all our brothers and sisters from all over the world would come and have a good time, and it wouldn't be one murder, man. That's what we're doing it for, man. You wouldn't have to watch your back, nobody try to holler at your old lady. We'd have a good time, man. All of us. The blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics, man. Imagine how beautiful that would be. But y'all want to celebrate Christmas. Where we at, brother?
Daniel 10:5 or 10:6.
Yeah, let's go.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 10, verse 6. His body was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire.
There you go. We brought down that description earlier because he liked to drink. Wasn't no drunkard. Never made a fool of himself. You know what I'm saying? Just like to have a drink with his brothers and sisters, man. Like we do in this school. We have drinks. There don't be no beefing. Don't nobody stumble. Don't nobody shame themselves. If you do drink and you do stumble, I can guarantee Captain Yachty gonna get on your ass. You're gonna hear about it. It might be a long time before you be able to take another drink. But you deserved it because you didn't control yourself. When you're drinking, brothers and sisters, control yourself. Who knows what the future holds? If we don't learn how to control ourselves with this alcohol, the Lord might say, no more alcohol for Israel. We got to do it right. Give us a little leadway. Give a nigga a little bit of string. He want the whole rope. Give him a little bit of leeway. He want the whole mile, man. Can't have the whole mile. Keep yourself straight. We're priests and prophets, princesses of the Most High, man. Don't shame the Father, man. Come on, bro.
Khan. And his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass,
Polished brass, man.
and his voice of his words like the voice of a multitude.
His voice was like the voice of a multitude, man. Polished brass. The brother feet was clean. Man, I don't know. Come on, Reverend. Come on, Christian pastor. Where you? Come on, man. You gonna say his feet was dirty? Stop that. It's a lie. You're lying on the scriptures, man. It says polished brass. Fine brass. You understand what I'm saying? You just, Christian pastor, you just afraid of your oppressor. You're afraid to tell your oppressor the truth. So your oppressor gets to continue telling your people that they're not in this Bible, that they're heathens, that they're not worth nothing, that they're Hamitic. So your people can't see themselves in God. So your people can't see themselves in the greatest man that ever walked this earth. They need to see it. They need to know that this is our God and he's our king. And that these scriptures are by us, for us.
Right.
Well, what's that? Fubu? For us, by us. These scriptures. Fubu on the scriptures.
That's right.
They would take it from us, Yahawanan. They don't want to let us have it, Yahawanan. They won't let us be great. They're going to have to, though, man. Because these men in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge going to keep on until the day is gone telling blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics that they are great.
Right.
And that every one of these brothers and sisters are the stuff that these scriptures have been written of. In a voice that sounds like a great multitude.
Right. That's right.
Let me look here. Let me see. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel. Chapter 1, verses 5 through 7.
Khan, sir. Khan.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 1, verse 5. Also, out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures. And this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man.
All right, hold on. This is Ezekiel. He's seeing an angel, right? He's seeing one of the workers of the Most High, and he's given the description of an angel. All right, go ahead, Yahawanan.
Verse 6. And every one had 4 faces, and every one had 4 wings,
Mm-hmm.
and their feet were straight feet, and the sole of their feet was like the sole of a calf's foot.
All right. So this is a pretty. I would probably flip out if I seen this. You know what I'm saying? This would trip me out if I seen this. I mean, people, you know, your oppressor sit here and show you pictures of angels and this little fat white babies with little mosquito wings popping out his back, hummingbird wings popping out his back, looking all cute playing a harp. Fat little pig skin, pink disgusting, bashes his head against the stones.
Cherub.
Cherub. Smell like mayonnaise, probably. Little disgusting thing. But the scriptures say they look like this. Come from the top.
Khan. This is Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 5. Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures, and this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man, and every one had 4 faces. Every one had 4 wings, and their feet were straight feet, and the sole of their feet was like the sole of a calf's foot, and they sparkled like the color of burnished brass.
Oh, there go again. There go that burnished brass, brother. Even the angels were some dark-skinned brothers. You understand me? Even the angels got to wake up every morning and put on cocoa butter. You understand what I'm saying? Why don't your Christian pastor bring this out, man? Why won't he let you know that this is your book and it's only about you and your likeness is all through this book? It's because your Christian pastor works for the oppressor. Man. His job is to keep you oppressed while putting your money in his pockets.
That's right.
Your Christian pastor teaches you Christianity, which is the doctrine. All right. Remember how you see pictures from back in the day when we were in the hard slavery, and they would be in the church, right? And you see master sitting in there with them, listening, making sure the pastor got his hand up holding the Bible, making sure the pastor is teaching what master wanted him to teach. Slaves, obey thy earthly masters.
Right.
That's the same thing a pastor teaches. Because he still works for master.
That's right.
Here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we work for the Lord.
Right.
You know, I don't care. I don't care
That's right.
what the oppressors think. I don't care. I'm not concerned about getting in trouble or losing a job or
That's right.
so what? There's so much more important things, man. Like your people. Like uprising, like raising up your people, like keeping them from having knees on their necks and feeling bad about themselves to where they ain't nothing but hoes and prostitutes and drug dealers and killers. You know, there's no way he could be a priest. There's no way he could be something magnificent that's written of in scriptures that last tens of thousands of years. There's no way what I am can be that. There's no way that what I am can be the people of the Lord. They don't want your people to know that, man. But I want them to know it. And everybody, every man under me and every man above me is going to yell it with voices that sound like many waters. Voices that sound like great multitudes at the top of our damn lungs until our people understand it. That this book is written for us, by us.
That's right.
FUBU.
That's right.
Straight up. You know what I'm saying? They got to know, Yabakun. It's our job to let them know.
Khan.
Ain't no greater job in the earth, brother.
That's right.
And don't no other job matter. Can't be scared. You can't worry about none of it.
That's right.
And believe me, once the Lord got you back, my nigga, he got you back. Where we at with Ezekiel? Did we finish? Are we on 7 yet?
7, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Ba'a.
Come on, give me some more.
Yeah, we finished with 7 out of 1.
Come on. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. You know, it gets on my nerves, man. How horrible the Lord's people can be thrown down in this place. How can a pastor open this same book, read these same scriptures, see what we see, and still go lie to his people? Some greedy pastors, man. It's disgusting, man. And that's why they will be found least in the kingdom. I'm talking about least. I'm talking about you'll make it to the kingdom, but God bless you be deaf and can't see. To where you won't be able to enjoy the kingdom. That's the least I'm thinking. Pushing around on a skateboard. Go ahead, y'all come.
So, like, if I may, you needed Jeremiah. What did you need, sir?
14 and 2. That's what the least of the kingdom means to me. That's what I get out of it. I don't think he's meaning you teach against my commandments and you're going to be working at McDonald's. I don't think that's what that means. I think it means you're going to be born without arms and legs and you're going to have to walk using your nose. That's what I think the least of the kingdom. You're going to make it, but it's not going to be fun. You got it, y'all come?
Khan, sir. This is Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
You know, it says they are black unto the ground. That means at this point in time, all right, there's this new show that I've been watching on Amazon called The Underground Railroad. Have you seen that one? Check it out. And what it is about slaves running away and the catcher chasing them and everything our people was going through, right? Long story short. And so they caught this sister and they caught this brother along with the sister. And the sister and the brother, the slave catcher, was bringing them back. But the brother didn't want to go back. So the brother was making himself sick. He wouldn't eat. You know what I'm saying? All he would do, he would make the master think he was crazy. He wouldn't talk. All he would do is he would sing spiritual. So during this journey, he wouldn't eat. And you could just see him get darker and darker and darker and darker. Until finally the brother died and he looked at like this microphone right here. When our people are at the lowest point that they can go to, we get dark. You may see sometimes brothers and sisters might have a little iron problem or something that's not quite right with them, and you can see them, they'll get a little dark on their cheeks. You know what I'm saying? When that starts happening, that means you're kind of missing something. You know what I'm saying? When a brother works too hard with his hands, you see it's like a mechanic or one of them old shade tree mechanics with the cigarette hanging out his mouth. You look at his hands and his hands are dark. Wear and tear on us makes us darker. And that's what this scripture is saying. We wasn't doing good. We were black unto the ground. We were black, the same, like with the colors of the dirt, man. Our people was doing bad. And this is another description of how you know that these scriptures is talking about us. That these scriptures is for us, by us. You know what I'm saying? There's no other way to describe it. If you take these scriptures that I'm giving you, Christians, take these scriptures, write them down, and go ask your pastor, hey, what's up with this? I was going over this. Well, what's up with it? And when he gives you that dumbfounded look and starts to tell you some bullshit, starts to tell you some bullcorn, and make you go sit down or try to kick you out the church, that's when you need to come sit down in here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Because you know that they're fooling you, man. And that's what the Christian church is here for. That's what the Baptist preacher is here for. He's here to fool you, to keep you not knowing who you are, to keep you not seeing yourself in the scriptures. When every damn third scripture you can see yourself in it. Man, they just said the Most High had some wheels flaming. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is just in the fourth dimension holding a beast on the chain for no reason. Niggas walk around with pit bulls and Rottweilers on the biggest chains you can pay. Make the pit bull the stupidest, craziest dog. Don't train the dog nothing. Don't teach the dog how to walk right on the chain or nothing to where you got to constantly fight the dog. You know why? Because that's what the Most High does, man. That's what the Most High got. Some big snarling crazy. Something that nobody should have on a chain, man. Just in Texas, in Houston, it's a tiger walking around in the neighborhood in Houston. Some Hispanic brother done got out of a Hispanic brother house. A tiger? And he had the tiger tamed. The tiger was walking up to people. You know what I'm saying? That's us. That's who we are. We are the Lord's people, man. His spirit and his ways live throughout us. It's just that we're taught Christianity, and we're taught he's like, oh, for our thou, I'm soft, and I'm a bitch, and I'll never hurt anything. That's what we're taught. When the Bible says he's a man of war, he's a masculine spirit. He's the Ancient of Days, man. Respect that. Put some respect on his name, man. Give me some more, y'all.
Con, sir.
Verse 3.
First.
That's cool on that one. Let's go to the Song of Solomon, verse 1. Chapter 1, verse 5. We gotta stop being so free-hearted with the scriptures, man. Be stingy with the scriptures. The Lord said, the scriptures say, you know not what you worship. Man, I showed that scripture to this Christian white man one day. And he liked to jump out his skin. Because I'm stingy with the scriptures. Look, sir, you don't know what you're talking about. You know not what you worship. This is mine. I know what I worship. I know what this is about. Because it's about me. It's not about you. You got it, Isupk?
Khan, sir. Khan. This is the Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black, but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
There you go. Read from the top.
Khan. I am black. Like it. The Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black.
Say it one more time.
I am black.
One more time for the back seats.
I am black.
Solomon was black, man. Not only was he black, he was black. Keep reading.
But comely.
Come on. And beautiful. That's comely. He's black and beautiful. That's something black folks say, huh? I'm black and beautiful, man. You see where you get it from? You didn't even know you got it from there because it's written in who you are. I'm black and I'm beautiful. It's written inside of you. You throw it up. You smell it. You understand that being black is beautiful, but you're taught something different. You have something different pushed in your brain every morning you wake up, man. Here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under the command of General YAHANNA, we're giving you that pill to get that slime that's pushed inside your brain to make you believe that you are not black and beautiful. You're beautiful because you are the children of the Most High. Right. You'll be even more beautiful once you start keeping His commandments.
That's right.
That's when you fly. That's when you walk in with that long to-the-foot garment with the big gold WWF belt like your YAHANNA, man. Right. With your skin shined up with all the fine oils. You understand what I'm saying? That's when you move like that. You're beautiful now, just because of who you are. But once you start keeping the commandments, you're gonna start looking fly like Officer Gobblewar. God damn. You know what I'm saying? Gonna start walking around here fly like the Passover was fly. Sisters was walking around the Passover, feet wasn't even touching the ground. Damn, sis, how is you? Is she floating? She floating. Sis done left her feet at home. She ain't need them. She was so fly going through. But I digress. Come on, y'all. Where we at? Song of Solomon 1 and 5. I am black, but comely.
Khan. But comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
That's him. That's Solomon. Now, this is how I picture King Solomon. Some dark-skinned brother. Real fly, man. You know he got the best jury on because he King Solomon. King Solomon. So you know he blinging. Dark-skinned brother. Look like he probably from Alabama somewhere. But the brother is clean. The best, the flyest clothes, got all the game in his mouth. O ye daughters of Jerusalem. And he just spitting to his wives. Baby, I'm black but beautiful. O ye daughters of Jerusalem. Give me the rest of it.
As the tents of Kedar,
As the tents of Gedar. I'm black as the tents of Gedar. If you don't know, that's some black ass tents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he reiterates it. How dark he is. How fly he is in his blackness. And I gotta say it. And I'm bright skinned.
Good night.
This summer I'm gonna stay outside.
Right.
Go ahead, I don't want.
It's like if I may, you know, you bring out a heavy point with the scripture, and I want to read this little sentence right quick if I could. This book called The Black Image and the White Mind, The Debate on Afro-American Character and Destiny, 1817 through 1914. The white man did a 100-year study on black people, and he wrote it in this book. And I'm going to read one paragraph that's very important. It says on page 75, in Crania Egyptica, published in 1844, Morton pointed out that both cranial and archaeological evidence showed that the Egyptians were not Negroes, as abolitionists and colonizationists had maintained, and that, in fact, blacks had been regulated to the same servile position in ancient Egypt as in modern America. You know, the white man knows that it was our forefathers in ancient Egypt that we've been enslaved then and we've been enslaved now. They know that those people, ancient Israelites, were black. They know it. You know what I'm saying? They know it. And in recent movies, they've been showing that Solomon's black. King Solomon has been black in a couple of recent big blockbuster movies because the white man know he can't get around this one scripture that you just posted, that you just said. You know what I'm saying?
He can't.
He can't. The water though, sir. Salaki.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. They can't. If you just open your eyes and read the book, and all the descriptions of everybody in the book is describing us. It's all, we haven't changed, man. The book is written in slang. You can't understand it unless you have the type of mind that understands slang. You think they talking about trees in the garden. It's talking about family trees, man. Families. You think Eve was talking to a snake. That's what the Christian pastor teach you. And she was talking to a snake. What's a snake in slang, man? Somebody untrustworthy. Go ahead, Yabakun.
like I was gonna say, a slick deceptor.
A slick, fork tongue. What our brothers, the Native Americans, used to call it fork tongues. That's a snake. Let's go to Job 30 and 30.
Nah, sir.
We in here, and we here. And no matter how much you hate it, Mr. White Man, Mr. Oppressor, we gonna be here. And we gonna continue being here, and we gonna be here longer than you. There's nothing you can do about it. You've been trying for 400 years. We still here like the roaches. You cannot exterminate us. The Most High love us. Boo-hoo. Because we black and comely. O ye daughters of Israel. Go ahead.
Khan Wakan, sir. This is the book of Job, chapter 30, verse 30. My skin is black upon me, And
Come
my
on, man. Hold on. Come on. Say it one more time, man.
my skin is black upon me.
This is Job complaining about being sick, man. He's complaining, he's gone through the same thing as they are black unto the ground. He's saying that I'm sick, so my skin is getting dark. I can tell I'm getting sick because my skin is getting darker. Just like black people. Keep going.
And my bones are burned with heat.
Any more?
Verse 31. Salaki.
That's good. That's good. This is Job, man. He's telling you he's black. He's a black man that's not. We all know that the Most High let Satan do his thing to Job. He told Satan, long story short, go ahead on. This is my boy Job. He a soldier. You ain't gonna break Job. So he set loose Satan on Job, and Satan did everything he can to try to make Job be a bitch. But Job was a real nigga. Satan made Job sick. He's sick. He's not doing good. He's looking at his arm. My skin is black. My bones are burning. I'm not doing good, man. I don't feel good. My bones are burning. I got a fever, man. This is us. Can't get around it. Let's take it back. So we're going to snatch it right out the white man, little slimy, grimy, nubby hands. With Donald Trump's little pork sausage fingers.
Right.
And we're going to put it right back into the hands of priests and prophets, man.
That's right.
Every black, Native American, and Hispanic needs to run, don't walk, to your nearest Israelite school of universal practical knowledge school, man.
Right.
Come learn these scriptures. Come get them in you. Come get some of this milk. Let us feed it to you. Learn it. Get it in. So we can break Christianity. So we can destroy something that's clearly unhealthy for us. It hasn't helped us yet. It never will. Let's go to the book of Acts chapter 13, verse 1. It's for us, Yapa. It's ours. Don't ever let them have it. You teach your sons and you teach your daughters these scriptures. And you never let another people have it because it's ours. You got it, bro?
Khan Wakan, sir. This is Acts chapter 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon that was called Niger, and Lucius of Cyrene, and Manian, which had been brought up with Herod the Tetrarch.
All right. What were Barnabas and them called?
That was called Niger.
That word we're taught today, that word is Niger. But really, there is a Latin word, right? And we know that Latin sounds a lot different than the way that we will pronounce things today. What that word really is nigger. The white man was trying to speak Latin when he was calling you a nigger. It just eventually, through time and him being stupid, he forgot that it was Latin. You understand? That word is nigger. And every time they call you nigga, and this is one reason why we will, in the I.S.U.P.K under Commander General YAHANNA, we will never stop saying that word. That's my nigga. Because it's scriptural. That's what that word is tying us back to the Bible. That word lets you know who you are in the Bible. Barnabas and Simeon was what? Prophets, right? We're prophets. Them niggas was prophets. These niggas is prophets. The people of the Lord. The people of the scriptures. And the only way you're going to know is you step inside these doors of the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. And with that, I'm going to end my class. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatan to the fellas. Yahweh Shema Elathan, Bahashim Yahweh Shai to the sisters. Y'all can't get them security announcements.
Security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, and Malachi 3 and 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew, Mayashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. Feast of First Fruits starts after the Sabbath of unleavened bread. Sundown, May 22nd, 2021. Count 50 days. Celebrate the 50th day. Sunday, June 20th, 2021. Before sundown. Leviticus 23 and 10 through 22. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. Boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. And these are the security announcements. Separate announcement. Brothers and sisters, Google search the school and request directions prior to departure to the school. Once arrived, you click the website button. If you have pictures, you can upload them there. And that concludes the announcements.